good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Maritime Fusion Net for February 17th, 2021. Before we get started, is there any emergency or priority traffic for the net? PE 1 and 1.
There last week, so we'll follow that along and see what's going on too, Mike. That's it from here. Thanks, Mike, for calling me in. This will be my check-in also, and we'll listen along with interest. BE1MY and the Maritime Fusion at BE1JBL. Jim and English Bridge, 7-3 for now.
Okay, Jim. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for the announcements, and we will talk to you a little bit later. Okay, now we're going to go by provinces. And the first call up, we're going to go to PEI, Prince Edward Island. Anybody from Prince Edward Island like to check in? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Victor Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot.
I have George. Anybody else like to from Prince Edward Island? Anybody else from PEI? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
VNF Maro, Victor Echo 9, Mike Charlie Golf, oui, ça va, Mac, ça va bien. Ça va très bien même. J'ai installé mon antenne dehors, là. Ça fait que ça roule, y a pas de problème. Tout est sous contrôle.
Je serai supposé d'avoir le réseau là, très bientôt. Je vais aller voir, fait sûr que mon répéteur est sur le bon canal. VNF MCG, VNF MR.
And we'll talk to you probably next Wednesday night. Anybody else from PEI? Anybody else from PEI? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Ouais, Grand Sou, il est en bonne place, là. Un peu tout, il est là-dessus, là. Il nous entend tout de suite. Là. Ça fait que... il n'y a pas de problème. Il y a juste un petit pente-part.
I don't know what that is. Anyway, anybody else from PEI, VE, one and one? Now there, now we'll move over. It's New Brunswick. Anybody in New Brunswick, VE, one and one?
Victor Echo 9, Lima Echo November.
Papa Kilo Victor.
I'm Papa Alpha Lima.
Victor Echo 9, Golf Sierra Bravo.
Victor Echo Charlie Golf Lima. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Golf Lima.
Okay, I'll tell you who I have. I have LEN, PKV, MAO, PAL, GSB, PIN, and CGL. Anybody else from New Brunswick? VE, one and one.
Victor Echo 9, Golf, Charlie.
Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, Portable.
Victor Echo 9, Alpha Delta, Victor.
Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo on handheld.
Doing a super job. I'll listen to the neck for some more time. I'm going to be a bit busy later on, but I'll listen to it for some more time. Thank you very much for checking me in. 73 to all.
Very fine, Baving. Thanks for checking in. You have a safe weekend. We will talk to you again. Now we'll have to visit VE9, Mike Alpha Oscar, Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Go ahead, sir. VE9, MAO, VE1 and Y. Okay, we'll come back to him later. V9 PAL, VE1 and Y. Good evening, Paul. How's everything up in Irishtown?
Yeah, VE1MY, this V9PAL, not too bad there, right? -6 here in Irishtown. It's calm, but it's okay. Everything's cool. And I just want to say hi to everybody. You guys all take care and have a safe week. V9PAL.
Very fine, Paul. Thanks for checking in and have a safe weekend. We will talk to you again somewheres. Now we'll go visit Gary, VE9 Golf Sierra Bravo, VE1 and Y. Good morning, Gary.
les gens de Grand Sault, dans ce bout-là, Grand Sault et Edmundston, là, c'est peut-être dans leur côté. À toi.
Ouais, ok Jean-Pierre, parce que je sais pas ce qui se passe, mais ça a commencé du début du réseau là, que c'était branché pas mal. Là. So, je sais pas, moi j'ai portable, là, j'ai pas accès à mon radio de station. Là. Je vais écouter pour un bout de temps, voir ce qui se passe. De nouveau à toi, puis 9 ADV et 9 MTV portable.
Vous êtes sur le réseau.
VNF MTV, VNF ADV, ouais, j'ai entendu Mike faire son introduction et demander pour Emergency Priority Traffic, puis après ça, je l'ai pas entendu après, puis il a rentré une fois après ça, mais that's it. Mais non, c'est ça. Moi, je vais aller sur le Maritime Net, puis on reviendra après voir si que ça soit rétabli. Alright, Mike, je voulais juste voir si tu entendais la même chose que moi, puis on entend tous les deux rien. VNF, ATV, ADV, VNF, MTV.
Et Jean-Pierre, 113, on va écouter VNF, MTV, terminé.
I don't know what's going on here, but something's going on. Anyway, this is the Fusion Net, you know, everyone's saying. Anyway, we'll go back to see who I can get here. V9 Golf Sierra Bravo, V1Y. You there, Gary?
VE1MY, VE1JBL. Yeah, there's I'm not sure what's going on here, Mike. We've got a station that's booting everybody out here. And then, of course, you're hearing some of the of Mike and the other guys in there that's not part of the net there. I'm not sure where they're at or what repeater they're on, but I'm just not sure. Lauren's on the line now. He's going to go in and have a check see.
VE1. Yeah, this is VE9 Golf Sierra Bravo. I'm here in between the other stuff. Anyway, just to check in for you, Mike. Hi to everyone on frequency. Back to you, VE9 Golf Sierra Bravo, Gary in Musqueam, New Brunswick. I'm on VE1 VAL. My node is connected, but I'm on VE1 VAL. Back to you. Very fine, Gary. I know there's something funny going on here. Anyway, thanks for checking in, Gary. If you have a safe weekend, we'll talk to you again. Okay, I'll keep going, see what I can get here. V9 PIN, VE1Y. Can you hear me, Bert?
Good evening, Mike, and everybody on the net. I heard you from times to times, but if you're on AMH, it seems to be disconnecting and reconnecting. From what I see here, they're monitoring, I'm viewing a node there, the St. Quentin node on the internet, the screen, so I know that seems to pop in, pop out there. I don't know. Everybody is in New Brunswick. Our system is working good. Okay, well, somebody put something here. ACS will come on and hook everything out. Knock everything out. Okay, maybe you have a problem with ESC repeater, I think, or AMH. Yeah, it's too lighted. Anyway, so something you're written on the screen. So do your best, Mike. It seems that we lose you from time to time there, but hey, it's a technology. That's why we're having nets to test the system. So back to you, Mike, and we'll be monitoring.
Yeah, very fine, Bert. I heard everything you said, so. Well, yeah, technology, when it works perfect, works perfect. But when it don't, oh boy. Anyway, thanks, Bert. Have a safe weekend. We'll talk to you later. Now we'll go visit VE9, Charlie Golf Lima, VE1Y. Come on in.
Good evening, Mike. This is Germain in Grand Falls, St. Andre, next to Grand Falls. I just want to put my name in the bucket there to have yourself another name. So 7 Creek all around. I'm not going to speak not much as long as Bird there, but gonna put my 5 cents there. Have a nice night, everybody, and 7-3 all around from V9 at Charlie Golf Lima.
Very fine, Jermaine. Thanks for checking. I think it sounded a little bit better now. Anyway, thanks for checking. You have a safe weekend. We'll talk again. Now we'll go visit VE9 Bravo Oscar Foxtrot. VE1MY. Come on in.
VE1 MY, VE9 POF. Good evening, Mike, and everybody else that's on frequency. We were on Peter Mountain, but she dropped out, so switched over to Amherst. I think we're actually closer to Amherst than we are to the Mountain repeater anyway. No further traffic, 73 so.
Very fine. Thanks for checking. You have a safe weekend. We will talk to you all. Now we'll go to Nova Scotia. Anybody like to check in from Nova Scotia? Come now with your call sign. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Echo 1, Bravo, Bravo, Bravo.
Victor Echo 1, Whiskey X-Ray, VE1WX in the mobile.
Echo 1, Bravo, Bravo, Bravo.
V1 Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray in 3 Mile Plains.
Victor Echo 1, Romeo Mike Juliet.
Bravo India Lima Portable.
Anybody else from Nova Scotia before we start? VE1MY.
VE1 HUL.
Okay, I'm going to take the mobile first. VE1WX, VE1MY. Good evening, Derek.
Very good evening, Mike. VE1MY, VE1WX in the Fusion Confusion net there. Rough start. Anyway, good evening all. Just on my way home from work. It appears as if it's slippery in some areas. Just stumbled across, or actually virtually missed an accident. It looked as if the vehicle had pulled off onto the shoulder of the number 1 here, leaving Waterville and heading for Kentville. It looked like the vehicle, it was a van, pulled off onto the shoulder of the road and ended up almost flipping. It was basically sitting on its side down in a slight snowed-in ditch there, but I noticed the surface conditions here on anything with snow or water is frozen pretty darn good, so it's pretty slippery. According to my YL, with regard to our driveway there as well. So anyway, those are the conditions here in the Annapolis Valley. Good to be able to check in with you there, Mike, and good luck. Take care. VE1MY, VE1WX, Fusion Confusion, 7-3.
VE1WX mobile, VE1MY. Yeah, it's a trying time. Anyway, Derek, you have a safe trip. And we'll talk again somewhere else. Now I'm going to take the portable, too. Victor Alpha 1, Bravo India Lima, VE1MY. Come on in, Bill.
VE1MY, VA1BIL Portable. Good evening, Mike, and everybody else on the net. I'm kind of in a hurry here because I got supper waiting for me soon, so I can make it short. But great signal here coming into the Kingston repeater here in the valley, and hope everybody has a great week. VA1BIL, clear.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to miss that food stuff. Yeah, I know what you mean. Anyway, have a safe weekend. We'll talk to you again. Now we'll go up to the top of the list. Victor Echo 1, Bravo, Bravo, Bravo. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Good evening, Ron.
VE1MY, VE1DDD. Well, good evening, Mike, and good evening to all those on frequency. It's -5 at my QTH here.
And I just wanted to give you a mark for the book. Great net. 73 BE1MY. This is DE1BBB. Off and monitoring.
Very fine, Ron. Thanks for checking. You have a safe weekend. We'll talk to you again. Now we'll go to 3 Mile Plains. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot to Oscar X-Ray, VE1MY. Good day again, Curtis.
Well, good evening to you, Mike. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee, with the Maritime Fusion net. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray here in 3 Mile Plains. Well, quite a little confusion there, and as Derek said, fusion confusion. I didn't know what was going on. Did everybody disappear? And I thought, what, they give up? Anyway, Mike, good to hear you this evening then for sure. We didn't have too bad of a day here. It was all overcast, but it was -4 up until now. It's -3, so then we get down to -2, so I guess it popped back up to -3 now. So there you go. Just a funny world, I guess, we live in. So. But that, I guess, we'll let it go for this evening there. Everybody stay safe, as they say, and if you don't have to go anywhere, stay home. That's what I do. I stay home, and they say you're a prisoner in your own home, you know. If you're home, you're safe. So there you are. Take care there, Mike. Thanks for calling me into the Fusion Net, and we'll give it back to you. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray here in 3 Mile Plains on the VE1 AEH repeater, I guess we're on. Take care, Mike. Have a great evening. Back to you.
Very good, Curtis. Thanks for checking in. You have a safe weekend. I know we'll talk to you somewhere along the log. Anyway, now we'll go visit Rob. VE1, Romeo, Mike, Juliet, VE1MY.
VE1MY, VE1RMJ. Good evening, Mike, and good evening to all those on frequency. Yeah, there was just a little bit of trouble there at the start, so I swapped audio here to go directly from the repeater instead of getting the audio from the system there. So anyway, it sounds like a great net so far. I know the kinks are worked out. Anyway, I won't keep it. Also, I think I seen Zulu Bravo flash up on the screen after Ion keyed, so I think he's in there too. 7-3, everyone. VE1RMJ.
Yeah, very fine, Rob. Yeah, I saw him just come in there right after you. Thanks for checking in. You have a safe weekend. We'll talk again. VE1RMJ, VE1MY. Now we'll go visit Mike. VE1 Zulu Bravo, VE1MY. Come on in, Mike.
VE1MY, VE1 Zulu Bravo. Good evening, Mike, and good evening, everybody on the Fusion Net tonight. And an honest report from Oxford. Just want to give you another check-in there. 7-3, VE1 Zulu Bravo.
Yeah, very fine, Mike. Thanks for checking in. You have a safe weekend. We'll talk to you again. Now we'll go down and visit Dave. VE1 HUL, VE1MY.
Well, good evening, Mike, and to Mike and Rob and Curtis ahead of me there. I guess I missed all the confusion on the Fusion because I was a little late getting hooked up here. But anyways, I've been playing with Packet and getting my setup all geared up here, and I managed to get finally off my antique Windows 95 machine when I got a cable today, and I'm now hooked up to my Windows 10 machine, and it seems to be working fine. So anyways, that's the ham radio stuff for today, and we just cleaned a little bit of the ice that was left up around the driveway and the neighbor's driveway here today, and the what little bit of sun we had and a little bit of warm temperature, the driveways are bare now, so we're good till the next storm. Anyways, that's about it from here in Truro. So everybody stay safe, and if we get too much snow, don't work too hard shoveling. VE1 HUL. We'll go back to standby.
Yeah, very fine, Dave. Thanks for checking in and good advice, yeah. If not, use the machinery. That's what it's made for. Anyway, thanks for checking in, Dave. You have a safe weekend. We will talk to you again. Okay, now I'm going to go back over to PEI. Anybody from Prince Edward Island like to check in to the Fusion Net, VE1MY?
This is Victor Echo 1, Juliet Hotel. Or, sorry, Victor Yankee 2, Juliet Hotel. Sorry.
Victor Yankee 2, Sierra Echo Charlie.
Okay, I got two more fine stations from the island. VY2 Juliet Hotel, VE1MY. Come on in, sir.
Everyone, Mike Yankee. It's Brent, Victor Yankee 2, Hotel Foxtrot. I got my new call and my old call completely mixed up. I heard all those Nova Scotia calls coming in with the VE1, and I used to be a VE1, so away I went. My brain took a little detour there. But it's Victor Yankee 2, Hotel Foxtrot, Brent in the town of Stratford, PEI, and good to be on the net again this evening. Hello to everybody all across the Maritimes, and a hello to Sterling, who's coming up just behind me. I have no traffic, sir. VE1MY, VY2HF.
Yeah, very fine. Very fine, Brandon. I knew you were mixed up a little bit because I had to check to see what the heck. And I knew the call sign. Anyway, thanks for checking in, Brandon. You have a safe week. Now we'll go visit Sterling, VY2SEC, VE1MY. Come on in.
VE1MY, VY2SEC. Good evening, Mike. Everyone on net. Hello, Brent there. I haven't seen him for a while, but not much news here. Just want to get a mark on the book. So, everyone take care. 7-3 from Victor Yankee 2, Sierra Echo Charlie.
Very fine. Thanks for checking in. And you have a safe weekend. We shall talk to you somewhere else down the log. Anybody else from PEI? VE1MY. Nothing heard. Let's try New Brunswick again. Anybody else for the Fusion Net from New Brunswick? VE1MY.
Victor Echo 9, Whiskey Charlie Lima.
Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Papa Romeo.
Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, VE9 MTV. Victor Echo 9, Juliet Charlie Tango. Victor Echo 9, Juliet Charlie Tango.
Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo. Okay, anybody else from New Brunswick? Before I start at the top, anybody else from New Brunswick? VE1MY. During the first call up, I missed one of the VE9s. So I'm going to see if he's still there. VE9, MAO. VE9, Mike Alpha Oscar. Are you still around, VE1MY?
VE1MY, this is Victor Echo 9, Mike Alpha Oscar, Mark in Grand Falls. Yeah, you guys cut out there, so I must have, I heard you acknowledge my call, and then no one was there anymore. So anyway, hope everyone has a great week, and glad that this net is sorted out. It sounds like a good net so far, so everyone stay safe. Victor Echo 9, Mike Alpha Oscar.
Very fine, Mark. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, I know I forgot somebody. I had to go back up my list here. Anyway, thanks for checking in, Mark. And you have a safe weekend. We shall talk to you somewhere else down the log. Anyway, now I'll go back up to the top list. VE9, Whiskey Charlie Lima, VE1MY. Come on in.
Hello, Mike. Thank you for calling my name. I got no traffic, just playing. I bought a HF receiver today. I'm trying to make that work, but I got no luck. I heard someone, but I don't know who. Anyway, I'm going to work with that this week, and I want to wish everybody a good day tomorrow and a good rest of the year. Anyway, I'll be on the side. This is Victor Echo 9 Whiskey Charlie Lima in Shediac, New Brunswick.
That's very fine. Thanks for checking. I think the name's Wayne, am I correct?
Yep, that's the name.
I just want to make sure, because I do quite a few nets, and I have quite a few call signs in my head. So I got to try to bench the computer here, see what it is. Anyway, now we'll go visit Gord. V9GC, VE1MY. Come on, Gord.
Yeah, the 1MY with the Fusion Net, Victor Echo 9 Golf Charlie. Good evening, Mike. And yeah, Gordon here in Notre Dame, where it's, what am I showing? -7 degrees out. Not a half bad day today. Did a little bit of work around the house and a few other things, and watched my neighbor come over with a big blower and clear the driveway. So that was one job that I didn't have to do, at least not anymore. Anyway, that's good. No formal traffic for you, Mike. There was a little bit of a kerfuffle there at the beginning. I even brought out my HT and fired up the node to see if I could hear you there, but we weren't copying you there for a while. Anyway, it seems to be all sorted out, and that's all that really matters. Back to you, my friend. VE1MY, VE9GC.
Yeah, very fine, Jerry. Yeah, they finally got it straightened out. Anyway, that sounds good, and everybody's coming in good here now. Anyway, now we'll go visit Pat, VE1JPR, VE1MY. Boy, it's been a while since I talked to you. Come on in, Pat.
VE1MY, VE1JPR on the group on the net. And yeah, I don't get on all the time, but you're doing a great job here on the net. It's good to see we have lots of volunteers and people that send out emails that remind everybody when they're on and all that kind of fun stuff. It's a great help for this old guy, I'll say. So I'll just laying low, trying to stay home as much as possible, and things seem to be clearing up for the COVID, which is a good sign that everybody is being safe, I guess. So everybody stay warm out there. And we did get a little bit of snow, but hopefully not too much more on the way, that's for sure. Everybody stay safe. 7-3 to all on the net. VE1JPR clear.
Yeah, very fine, Pat. Yeah, same thing. Everybody stay safe, and we'll talk to you somewhere else down the log. What am I doing here? Okay, never mind. I lost my train of thought here in my list. Anyway, now we'll go up to Irishtown. VE9 MTV, VE1MY.
Yeah, VE1MY with the Maritime Fusion at VE9 MTV. Mike here in Irishtown. Good evening there, Mike. Yeah, we lost you there at the start. Well, when you said any emergency or priority traffic, then you were gone for quite a while. Then I heard Bert and Marco, and then lost you again, and then a whole bunch of Moncton stations tried to check in, but you didn't hear them. And then the next time I heard you was with Gary and Bert, so kind of a rough start for sure. Anyway, Mike, doing a good job. Nice to hear you on the net doing the net control again. And hopefully, sometimes it's not really anybody's fault. The internet sometimes can do stuff like that. Drops out quite a bit there, so lots of problems with that for sure. Anyway, have a good night, Mike. Stay safe, everybody. And 7-3, VE1MY, VE9 MTV.
V9 MTV, V1Y. Yeah, it's called technology. When it works great. When it's trouble, it works bad. Anyway, thanks for Mike. And we'll talk to you somewhere else down the line. Now we'll go back to the Shediac area. V1 Juliet, Charlie Tango. Good evening, Jean-Claude. How's everything over there? V1 and Y.
Yeah, good evening to you, Mike, and good evening to all on the net. Yeah, I just got here, maybe in the shack about 10 minutes ago. I always miss the first part of the net. Anyway, eventually I'll get it. I'll be here in time. Hi. Anyway, yeah. Good day overall. Nice weather today for a change. Clearing snow this morning, and went for a nice walk this afternoon. So all is good. Yeah. Anyway, 7312 from Shediac. I'll turn it back to you, Mike. Thanks for doing the net and calling me in. 7312 again. V9JCT, Jean-Claude in Shediac.
Yeah, very fine, Jean-Claude. Thanks for checking in. And we'll hear you somewhere else down the log. Now we'll go back up. VE9, Charlie, Uniform Bravo, VE1 and Y. Come on in. VE1, MY, and everybody on the Fusion Net. Good evening. No real traffic, just a simple check-in, say hi, and hope everybody has a safe week. So with that, I'll give it back to you. VE1, MY. This is Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo on handheld. Thanks for calling me in, and 73 to all. Very fine. Could I have your handle? I don't think I've talked to you before. The handle here is Mike Indy Kilo Echo. Could I have your handle, please? Yeah, Mike, it's Don here, and I reside in Moncton. Roger. Thanks for checking it, yeah. Like I said, some new calls I get, I do 3 or 4 nets, so some of the calls I have never heard before, so I'm just trying to update my list. Go ahead. Thanks for checking in, Don. And you have a safe weekend. We will talk to you somewhere else down the log. Anyway, now we'll go back over to Nova Scotia. Anybody like to check in from Nova Scotia? VE1 Mike Yankee.
Victor Echo 1, Bravo, India Charlie.
1, India, Quebec.
Victor Echo 1, Delta Charlie.
E1MM.
Victor Echo 1, Kilo Echo Victor.
Victor Echo 1, Charlie, Hotel Lima.
Before I start this, anybody else from Nova Scotia? Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Victor Alpha 1, Mike Romeo Tango, VA1 MRT.
Very fine. I'm going to bring in Kelly first. VE1 Mike, VE1 and Y. How you doing, Kelly?
VE1MY, Mike, and the Fusion Net, Confusion Net. Yep. I'm so glad that everybody mentioned the amount of trouble they were having because I was worried that it was my radio. Anyway, quick in and out so you can get your numbers. Try and get 50 tonight. VE1MM.
Very fine, Kelly. Thanks for checking in, and you have a safe weekend. We will talk to you somewhere else down the log. Now we'll go up the top list. Victor Echo 1, Bravo, India Charlie, VE1MY. Good evening, Ron.
VE1MY, and all on the Fusion Net. Good evening, Mike. And it's Ron here in Amherst, Romeo Oscar November, and the Amherst Fusion repeater. I guess I must have doubled with somebody the first round of Nova Scotia. I didn't get called in there, so I must have doubled. Not much to report, just watching with interest what's happening down in the southern states there. All the power outages, tornadoes, you name it, they're getting it. Snow in places that haven't had snow in probably a dozen years. And it'd be interesting maybe to key up a few of the Fusion repeaters down there and hear some of the traffic. I might give that a try, get the list there, and see if there's any Fusion repeaters down that way. Anyway, good net there, having a good one, and yeah, let's hit 50 tonight. That'd be pretty cool. VE1MY, VE1BIC.
Yeah, very fine, Ron. I was watching the news. Texas is in real bad shape from what I hear. They get a lot of power outages, roofs caving in, and yeah, there's a lot of destruction. Anyway, Ron, thanks for checking in, and we'll talk to you somewhere else down the road. Now we'll go visit VE1 India, Quebec, VE1MY. Come on in.
VE1MY, VE1IQ. Very good evening, Mike, and we're just sitting back, relaxing from a couple of days of storm and waiting for a couple more days of coming up in the week, but and enjoying the net here this evening. No other traffic. VE1 India, Quebec.
Yeah, very fine. Yep, I hear there's another one coming in on Friday. Anyway, thanks for checking in, and we will talk to you somewhere else down the road. Now, my next one is VE1 Delta Charlie, VE1MY. Come on in.
VE1 Mike Yankee. Mike, good evening to you and all on the Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1, Delta Charlie. Name is Tom. Going through Amherst Repeater, VE1 AMH. Just want to give you a check-in, and boy, I tell you, I wouldn't want to be in Texas. I usually have warm temperatures there this time of the year, but I'll tell you, it sucks to be that cold. 7-3s, have a good net. VE1 Mike Yankee, VE1 DC.
Yeah, very fine, Tom. Yeah, I was looking at the news there tonight. It's not a good situation. Anyway, thanks for checking in, and we will talk to you somewhere else down the road. Now we're going over to the Chip Man, VE1 KEV, VE1MY.
Very good evening, Mike. VE1MY for the Fusion Net tonight. VE1 Kilo Echo Victor. Very good evening, and good evening to all on the net there. And sounding good there for sure. Good sounding net there, and lots of check-ins. We'll say good evening to everyone else on the net there, too. Yeah, we're just playing around on the shack here tonight and checking emails and so on. So that's about it from here, Mike. Thank you very much for calling me in. 7-3. Everybody have a great evening there and a great rest of the week. VE1MY, VE1KEV. 7-3.
Yeah, very fine, Kevin. How were the roads today? Were they better than yesterday?
This morning they weren't very good. They weren't too bad there this afternoon. This morning, some spots there, they had that hard-packed ice on them.
Yeah, Roger. Okay, Kevin, you stay safe, and we'll talk to you somewhere else down the road. Now we'll go visit Scott, VE1 Charlie Hotel Lima, VE1MY.
VE1MY, V1CHL. Very good evening, Mike, and good evening to everyone that's called in. Got quite a list going. We'll keep it. Hope everyone has a good, safe week. 7-3, VE1CHL.
Very fine, Scott. Thanks for checking in, and we will talk to you somewhere else down the road. Now, the next one, I have no handle for it, and I'd like to have your handle. VA1 MRT. This is Victor Echo 1 Mike Yankee, and the handle is Mike India Kilo Echo. Come on in.
VE1MY, Mike, VA1MRT. Well, good evening, Mike. The name here is Matthew, checking in from up here at Cape Breton. Coming to you guys direct into the net. Sounds like you have a pretty good net on the go here so far. I was listening along there on the live stream while I got my little fella ready for bed. So it's come in handy for sure. But just want to come in, do a quick check-in, and say hello to everybody, and hopefully we'll get you guys next week. So 73 for now, and have yourself a good night. VA1MRT.
Oh, very fine, Matthew. Great to make your acquaintance. Anyway,
Thanks for checking. You have a safe week, and we will talk to you down somewhere else down the log. Okay, I'm going to go back over to PEI. Back over to PEI. Anybody in PEI like to check in to the Maritime Fusion Net? PE1MY. There we go. Anyway. Okay, now we'll go. Anybody else in New Brunswick who'd like to check in to the Maritime Fusion Net for February 17th? Anybody in New Brunswick? VE1MY.
Victor Echo 9, Alpha, Delta, Victor.
9 and Mike, Charlie Golf.
Okay, we got two more fine gentlemen. 39 Alpha Delta Victor, VE1MY. How's everything up in the up there, JP?
VE1MY, VE9EDV. Using the term fine gentleman introducing me is not a good idea there, Mike, but I'll take it anyways. It's all good. Yeah, no, everything's fine here in Dieppe. Motorcycle's still tucked in the garage, Mike, and it looks like it's going to be another couple of months here. We didn't, the storm, the Groundhog Days, we never got that answer, did we? Anyways, it's all good. We'll just wait for spring here and hopefully put a few miles on, and in the meantime, we just go in the garage once in a while and rub them a little bit and make sure they're ready for spring. 7-3s to everyone here, and looking forward to the end of the week here, and looking forward to the weekend here. 7-3s to all from Victor Echo 9 Alpha Delta Victor. Back to you, Mike.
Yeah, very fine, JP. I know same thing. Mine's in the garage right here. I'll wait and nickel out. Anyway, have a safe weekend. We shall talk to you somewhere else down the log. Now, VE9, Mike Charlie Golf, VE1MY. Come on in.
V1MY, this is V9 MCG, Marco, St. Quentin. Nothing much to say. Just want to wish a good week. Well, the rest of the week. And a good weekend to come. Stay safe. 7-3 to all. V9, Mike Charlie Golf.
Very fine, Michael. Thanks for checking in. You have a safe weekend. We shall talk to you somewhere else down the log. Anybody else in New Brunswick? Anybody else in New Brunswick? VE1MY. Okay, now we'll move over to Nova Scotia. Anybody else in Nova Scotia like to check into the Maritime Fusion Net for Wednesday, February 17th? Michael's Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Victor Echo 1, Julian Whiskey for the third and last time.
V1JW, V1MY, I bet you this time. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 1, Charlie Delta Mobile.
The V1JW, V1MY, come on in.
Yeah, very good, Mike. Well, I tried both other times, but I guess I got stopped on both times. It was either too quick on the trigger or not quick enough, whichever. But anyway, we stopped on both times, so we hung around for one last try, and here we are. And like everybody else, I guess, recovering from the ice storm, and driveway's pretty well cleared off here. We managed to get most of it melted off, and it's pretty much bare pavement, so we're happy for that. And I guess we'll be like everybody else, wait for the next one coming Friday, Saturday, and cross our fingers that it's not too severe. Other than that, I guess it's pretty quiet here. Playing on HF a little bit when I get some time, and in between other chores, but trying to find a few more countries, but getting a little scarce at the moment, but we'll find some more eventually. V1JW.
Yeah, very fine, Eric. Yeah, the countries will tell you. Once we have, I think once time goes ahead, I think we'll find a few more. I've been looking around for some countries too, and I haven't found too many new ones that I haven't talked to. Anyway, Eric, you have a fine weekend. We shall talk to you somewhere else down the road. Now we'll go visit Trevor, VE1 Charlie Delta, VE1MY.
V1MY and the Fusion Net, V1 CD Mobile. Good evening, Mike, and all those on frequency. And we're still out here pounding the roads, just getting ready, just got back in the truck here, getting ready to head home for the evening. I guess a little bit of a late night. So, anyway, we'll say 7-3. Hope everyone has a good day, and like everyone else, yeah, we'll see what the weekend brings. 7-3 for now. V1MY, V1 CD Mobile.
Yeah, very fine, Trevor. You have a safe trip home, and we shall talk to you somewhere else down the log. Okay, anybody outside the Maritimes, like to check into the Maritime Fusion Net? My call is Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee, and the handle is Mike. Come on in. Now, anybody else? This will be the last call to check into the Maritime Fusion Net for Wednesday, February 17th, 2021. And my call is Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Victor Echo 1, November Alpha Tango, Victor Echo 1, November Alpha Tango.
Victor Yankee 2, Juliet Charlie.
Victor Echo 1, November Alpha Tango. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee. Good evening, Natalie, and how's everything up north?
Hi. Nothing to report, just to say hello and a nice evening. So thank you for the animation of the net, and that's it for tonight.
Very fine, Natalie. Thanks for checking in. You have a safe weekend. We will talk to you down the log somewhere else. Now we'll go to the island. VY2JCV, D1MY. Morning, Joe.
Yeah, V1MY and the Maritime Fusion Net, VY2 Juliet Charlie. Sophie wants to say hello. Kevin calls her Sophia. Yeah, she's waggling her tail here. She was waggling it here a little while ago. There was a little fox in the front yard here, and her tail was curled up like a cinnamon roll. I tell you, she was as stiff as the board, wanting to go outside. I'd say the fox likely would have had a snack, probably. Anyway, thanks for doing the net, Mikey, and thanks for calling us in. You have a good evening there, and we'll catch you later. Sorry I'm late. I listened to it on and off, but we got the gist of it there. So 7-3, and take care. VY2 Julie at Charlie. Remember Ducky.
Very fine, Joe. Well, you're never too late. Anyway, thanks for checking in. You have a safe drive tomorrow, and we will probably talk to you somewhere on the highway. That is the bottom of the list. Anybody else? Last call wants to check into Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Victor Echo 9, November Alpha.
Good evening, Nelson. How's everything with you? VE9 November Alpha, VE1MY.
Good evening to everyone on the net. No traffic here, just listening to the net. And thanks for calling me in, and thanks for doing the net. Well, back to you, Mike. V1MY with the Fusion Net, VE9NA.
Yeah, very fine, Nelson. Thanks for checking in. And we will shall talk to you somewhere else down the log. V9NA, VE1MY. Okay, this is going to be the last call. Last call for the Maritime Fusion Net for Wednesday, February 17th, 2021. VE1MY. Nothing heard. I have 40 check-ins according to my list. Tonight, we would like to thank all amateurs for checking in tonight. We would also like to thank all owners of the repeaters and nodes who linked up tonight for helping us expand the area for local hams to check in. A recap of the net will be sent to all members by email. For more information about the Fusion Net, go to the Moncton and Area Amateur Radio website at whiskey.Mike.Alpha.Romeo.Charlie.ca and click on the Club Activities and Nets. Now the net has concluded. The repeaters are now open for general use. This is Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee, signing off, and everybody have a good weekend. We shall talk to everybody down the log. 73, the VE1MY, clear.
VE1MY, VE1JBL.
Yeah, go ahead, Jim. V1JBL, V1MY.
Yeah, I hope you got a log tonight, Mike, because between talking to Lauren on the phone and other stuff going on here, I never got to log too much of anything, so I'm hoping you got a log there.
You know I always keep a log, Jim. Yes, I do. I have a log. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, okay, very good, Mike, very good, yeah, and we got all the information we need here, why this all got screwed up at the first there. Lauren's got the information, I've got some information here, so we're just going to run with that and see what happens there. So, once he was blocked out, everything was good after that, so, anyways, we'll just go from there, okay? Yeah, I look forward